And
Okay, looks like we're thinking aloud again. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. We took a hiatus. There were some things that we need to, suss out. A couple of us weren't here, and there were some ankle monitors and things going on. But now we're back, better than ever. So I brought the team back, and I got the professor came back and moved some units around, and so we're just getting back into the game. So we're a little rusty, but we decided to do the bands that started us. We all love rock and roll. And we decided let's pick the bands or the artists that influenced us to love music the way we do and love the music that we love. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to keep it brief, but no promises. So I got my varsity, my elite squad with me today. I got Mr. Mariano Quintero.
How's it going?
And I got Mr. Christopher Bueno.
Took a few favors, but I'm back.
Yeah, I met these guys in an alley earlier today. And my name is Mark Bueno, and we are thinking aloud. So we're just going to run it loose today, so let's just get right to it. So we're going to pick some bands. I don't know what they picked. They don't know what I picked. And we're just going to talk about what and why led us to love music the way we do, because we all are music lovers. So let's just get rolling. Who's going to start?
Me? I'll start first. So off the bat, my number one, and I don't know if it's considered rock fully, but I put a
whatever you put is what is considered rock. If they don't have they can, nobody's paying for this. So go.
So my number one's Sublime.
Sublime.
Yeah.
When's the first time you remember hearing that?
I 8 years old probably.
All right.
Maybe even younger.
You remember which song or?
Santeria.
Okay.
Yeah, that song's just been, every time I hear it.
Still?
Yeah.
I got bored of that song.
Oh, it's overplayed, but
we were talking about this off air, that some of the songs I would normally pick, I'm not putting on there because it was like I got tired of hearing them on the radio.
Yeah.
And that's not really the artist's fault, though, right?
No, radio station all day.
Yeah. So, talk to me, man. What is it that made it so? What is it that intrigued you, that really influenced you, that still influences you?
I don't know. The way my dad...
Okay, I don't know. It's not what you do in a podcast, man. That's a word. If you want to say, we could told you that. You could have waited outside while Christopher and I did it.
With my ear to the door, just like you're talking about.
Hey, guys! Come on. Okay, so I'm sorry.
No, so the way my dad explained it to me, and it just kind of, that phrasing is like, what brings me to it is that it's just like, it's like cholos trying not to be cholos, like slowly leaving it, and I don't know, just Santeria, overplayed, but I just really like the way it sounds.
I don't really agree with that at all, but it's a great song. Now, here's the thing, here's where I'm going to kind of see where you're coming from. They're Long Beach guys, but they have this real Latin flavor to it. But then it has that blues guitar that I mean, growing up, I grew up in that era. I think I was in high school when those guys died. I didn't realize at the time I didn't own a guitar. That is some really clever guitar. That solo was really badass. I've seen somebody do it live, and I'm like, whoa! I didn't realize it was that hard. And it's a great song. The guy has a vocal that does have a Latin flavor to it. And I kind of see, but I don't know about cholos not being cholos. That's
like he said, like they're slowly transitioning out of being cholos or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Somewhat.
I don't get that at all.
Somewhat that.
You could have done that before we started. All right, so that's your number one then.
Yeah.
So it's Sublime.
Yeah.
Other songs. Name 2 or 3 more.
Badfish.
I love that song.
That song's
the
really
acoustic
good.
Guitar in that. It's another one with a really great blues guitar solo. And then give me one more.
Oh man, I'm blanking on the name of it.
You brought this up?
I did. Oh man, I kind of feel like a nerd now that I don't remember it.
We've been calling you a nerd ever since 5 years.
Can I look it up real quick?
No.
I know it, but I don't
know
the name.
We'll come back to it. So let's move on to the guy that knows what he's doing. Christopher, number 2, or your number 1. You are fired. You think you're... I'm having your car towed as we speak.
Just talk to the union. They'll bring it back. So for me, my number 1 would have been, it's definitely Linkin Park. I've been listening to them since I was 4 years old. I could distinctly remember my mom and dad put on a Linkin Park concert on CD. They put on the CD player, started playing on the TV, and I was watching it, and I just remember just jumping around the couch, just jamming out to the music. It was, I think that's what did it, was that the music itself was really good. It's very like high energy,
High energy, yeah. I think that's really exactly what you mean, especially for a 4-year-old, right?
Yeah, and then seeing them like seeing it live too is what is definitely what did it. Is like seeing, not just hearing the energy from the album, but seeing them jumping around on stage was very influential on my taste of music.
I was gonna wait for the outro to say that, but that's one thing. Seeing music live is a whole different. It gives it different energy. There's certain songs that didn't mean as much to me until I saw someone actually play it in front of me, and like you said, the energy, the vibe that just reverberates. I guess for lack of a better term, makes it can actually give the song a whole different meaning. So did you figure out what you were doing yet, buddy?
Drink water.
I said no dead air. We discussed this.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going to go first then, or next, I should say. So I'm struggling with which one to pick first. So let me just say one thing. Christopher is my godson. My older brother, my only brother, what am I talking about? That's his dad, and I grew up sharing a room with my brother. So the songs that I first heard that were not the ranchera songs that my dad used to play were the songs that I heard with my brother. And so I was going to pick The Cure because that's the earliest song I remember thinking of. Go on, just walk away.
Good,
and then there was the Smiths. Those are the songs I remember clearly. But with that in mind, when you think about influence, I'm going to go with the obvious one, and it's going to be Social Distortion. And that was and it still is a bonding point between my brother and my comadre and my godson and all my nephews, honestly. This Mariano here, the tongue-tied one, used to sing Sick Boy when he was 2 years old. I would just look at him and he would go, "Book boy," and because of that, growing up, my brother, was very punk rock all the way, and I idolized my brother, so punk rock was shit to me. I remember listening to the Circle Jerks, the Clash, the Sex Pistols. I had Anarchy written on my folders in first grade. I don't know how the hell I didn't get in trouble. And that's true, by the way. At a Catholic school. I don't know how I didn't get busted for that one, but I got busted for other stuff. I love that music growing up. It was basically my jumping point, which is kind of the point of what we're talking about, right? Yeah. Social Distortion was kind of the linchpin of every other band that I listened to. Social D was it. And then to bring a point, we'll do an outro. Mm-hmm. In 2003, my first real concert, my first concert that was in English, was seeing Social Distortion in Anaheim with my brother on his birthday. Which awesome. It was such a sweet memory. It is a sweet memory. And then what Christopher was alluding to is the energy just vibing off the crowd. And because Social D's been around forever, you get the punks, you got the rockabillys, you got the older kids, you got the younger kids, but nobody's really trying to start shit. Nobody's nobody's fighting. Everybody's just having a good time, and everybody's there to enjoy the music. And so, I guess if you look at the paper I have here, I scratched out my 1, 2, and 3 several times, but I think Social Distortion is the best way for me to start. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna try to do 3 to 5. By the way, I'm gesturing again. Okay. All right, so failure number 2.
My number 2 is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I call you a failure.
I feel like one, but Red Hot Chili Peppers is my number 2.
All right, I'm sorry. Go.